What's up or Vest up? It's Danny Myers, the BarGod. This is my Ill Will versus Calicoe post-battle breakdown. Lift Your Soul 5. Shout out to ARP. Shout out to Lawrence, the whole staff. First of all, in my previous video where I was discussing why I felt like Jay Mills lost the battle to K-Shine, to where because of Mills was giving Shine too much space to perform, amongst other things that he was doing wrong. This battle between Ill Will and Calicoe demonstrates exactly what I was talking about when you have close-up, hand-to-hand combat, knife to knife, ain't no space. Listen, man, this battle was crazy. This battle was dope. In a parallel universe, ARP promoted the event as a shorter event, yet he still, for whatever reason, ran out of time in the venue. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the parallel universe type of stuff, right? He promotes it as a shorter event and still runs out of time to where they could not finish the last battle in the building. So they had to take the battle. I believe they did it in it looked like a parking garage or wherever. But the crazy part about that is that setting, that atmosphere made Ill Will and Calicoe look like a movie. It made it look like, I don't know, man. Y'all be talking about battle rap don't have the same feel as it used to, and these niggas is too friendly. Niggas is shaking hands. This shit corny now. It's WWE. Like, this battle is a rap battle that entails all of the finer moments of the past, where it was, you know, you brought your entourage, we meet up on a street corner somewhere, and things could get out of hand at any second. But that was just, that's what the feel is. When y'all talk about the feel is gone, when y'all see people, you know, everybody's having fun, and you know, you can have fun. It's cool to have fun in your rap battles too. I like to have fun. Everything ain't got to be all super serious all the time. You know what I'm saying? But that's what was missing from a lot of the battles, you know, these last few years, was the feeling of something can happen. At any time, something could go wrong. We got two street guys going at it. Ill Will and Calicoe were in a confined space, surrounded by their entourages, Pontiac, Detroit, and these are some wild street goons, some street guys. Both of the battlers and their entourages, you could tell they was really with the stuff. So I'm pretty sure that going into that battle, they both knew that this could go left. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm coming to rap. I know he coming to rap. But at any given moment, the wrong push, the wrong shove, and it's on. Because ain't nobody backing down. Like when you got, you know, guys like Ill Will and Calicoe who are in the bully category. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real. These are some street guys, and you probably don't want to test to see if they really gangster or not in real life. So they know that. So their mindset going into the battle is, let me be prepared for the extra shit along with the rapping. We got a battle that was very close quarter. They came with bars. I'm not giving out none of the bars. I'm not even gonna say who I felt won or lost, because this really ain't about that. But what I am gonna break down is the way Calicoe and Ill Will pressed and attacked each other, and neither one of them flinched or backed down, is exactly how you are supposed to get at your opponent. And when you're under that type of pressure, you are supposed to react the way that they reacted. You know what I mean? So I felt like this battle, Calicoe was on offense, while Ill Will played very, very great defense. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really see two of them being in an offensive exchange, and what I mean by that is the presence, the aura. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like Ill Will was more about getting his bars off, and Ill Will has said a lot of dope bars, a lot of dope punches, a lot of over the head, a lot of real layered, slick stuff, a lot of layered writing. And another thing that I'll give props to Ill Will for is that when those bars that were actually fired didn't get maybe the reaction that he had hoped for or had expected, he didn't fold or falter. He just kept pressing forward. Like when the bar didn't, like he spit a crazy ass line, and like, I ain't gonna give out the bar, but he spit some, it was a few of them. He had spit some cold bars, no reaction. And I'm like, damn, they sleeping. I was tripping. I'm like, oh, they sleeping. But he didn't stop and say, hey, what's up? Y'all ain't fucking with me. He didn't even stop. He just kept going forward. And that is how any of you battle rap guys should conduct yourself in a situation where a bar might not land, but you just gonna keep going. Calicoe came out, offensive pressure. And I seen a post on Facebook where somebody said, damn man, Calicoe just, he ain't really saying nothing, he ain't got no bars, he just all talk with a bunch of aggression, and it had like a bunch of likes on it and stuff. And I was thinking to myself, listen bro, Calicoe ain't one of these punchline guys. You know what I'm saying? That's not what y'all, if y'all know Calicoe, then why would you even like subtract that as an attribute from him and try to make it look like he really don't have skills because he ain't punching back to back like the way a Rum Nitty or a JC would punch. Calicoe is really talking that street stuff. He's talking about his life, the life of his homies. He's talking about a lot of general hood stuff that a lot of people can relate to if you're from that environment. And I think he presented his material in such a fashion to where he was getting his point across, and it connected with that crowd on both sides, the Pontiac dudes and the Detroit dude. Like I think people was feeling what Calicoe was saying, and when Ill Will was getting at Calicoe, people was like, yo, like this dude ain't no hoe. Like he ain't finna just back down and take this. Ill Will came right back in the same aggressive fashion. But I felt like Calicoe was on the attack while Ill Will played defense, and I'm gonna actually do another video on exactly what offense and defense is in battle rap, because it's kind of vague and people not catching the concept. But Ill Will played some of the best defense that I've seen, especially against someone as aggressive as Calicoe. And like I was saying, when you in those face-to-face, nose-to-nose type of battles, where anything could happen, you gotta expect that something could go wrong and you gotta be ready to fight. Now, there was a brief moment where I believe Calicoe had touched Ill Will in a manner that he wasn't comfortable with, and he kind of retaliated, pushed him back, and then the entourages got involved, and then the whole thing had to be broken up. And shout out to both of them for not going the extra route that it could have went, and shout out to, you know, the people that intervened and stopped it from happening like that. But we have to accept that those type of moments are bound to happen when you have two aggressive bullies pushing and bumping and shoving and talking to each other real crazy. You gotta expect some type of commotion that's gonna take place, you know what I'm saying? If not fist thrown and worse, especially given the circumstances and given the crews that were there. Like this wasn't no, cause see, once you took it outside of Club Drum or wherever it was at, once it got outside of that building and went to the parking garage, now it's almost like, now this is an uncontrolled environment. Like this ain't no, we not in a club and a bunch of security. Now it's kind of like we outside with it now. Now anything goes, you know what I'm saying? So that atmosphere helped bring the feel to the battle to the viewers, you know, to the fans. Like I can't wait till y'all see it if you haven't already seen it. But Calicoe, despite the commotion, he was still able to go back, because I think he was like toward the end of his second round, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was at the end of one of his rounds. And once the pushing and shoving things start happening, he kept his mindset. He didn't fold, he didn't say time, he didn't say, man, fuck this shit, I'm done. He didn't do none of that. He just started back. He had to go back probably damn near, I don't even know if he probably started the whole thing over again, but he had to go back to catch up to finish the round to where he was at. And he had to have presence of mind to do that. It's crazy because a lot of you guys, like you can't, like a lot of guys can't go back 2 or 4 bars without stumbling trying to go forward. He went back probably damn near 16 bars and brought it back up to where he was at and finished out the round strong, you know what I'm saying, despite all of the, where it was about to get crazy. Because, you know, when you battling and you rapping and you got the mindset that something can happen, and then when something actually start to happening, like the rapping part of your brain shuts down and your defensive mechanisms kick in to where I'm in survival mode. Fuck this rap shit, you know what I'm saying? So Calicoe kept his presence of mind to keep the bars, keep that part of his brain open, where I'm gonna still finish out this rap. Like, all right, the shit is over. We shook hands. Let me get back to rapping. So shout out to Calicoe for that. Shout out to Ill Will for not folding, buckling under pressure, because when you're in a parking garage with like 50 goons, and Calicoe's bumping and pushing and barking on you, a lot of guys could choke in that situation if you ain't really built for if you're not from that environment in the hood. Most guys would have folded to the things that Calicoe was doing and saying to Ill Will. And this is why I say it's a great battle on both sides, because I felt one displayed heavy offense while one displayed heavy defense. So it just kind of, it damn near was a stalemate. You know what I mean? So when the battle actually dropped, I will be getting to the specific bars and breaking down why, who won what round. Like, this blog ain't really for that. This is just about giving props to both of them for bringing us what many consider a classic rap battle. I don't know if it's a classic as of right now, but it feels like it for sure. Feels like it. I think time will tell though. We just gotta let it marinate and see. But for right now, yeah, man, that's probably as close to a classic as I've seen in a long time, man. I just felt like the environment, the entourages, the way it was shot. Shout out to Avocado. It's the feel of it, and I wasn't even there. So it's like, for me to be able to engage and feel like I was there through the lens, it speaks volumes of that battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me to feel like I was in that garage with them, it speaks volumes to the way it was shot, the way it was produced, and they did that on a whim, because they didn't know they was gonna get kicked out. It's not like they had planned and ARP said, all right, look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna shoot these battles. We're gonna do K-Shine, J Mills, blah blah blah. But the last one, we're gonna go to the parking garage with this, and we want the lights to be like that. Like, all that shit just happened on the fly. And shout out to ARP for still making a way for that battle to go down regardless, cause some people, some league owners and some battlers, mind you, would have said, oh, we can't do it in the building. Man, fuck that shit, fuck it, just reschedule. Or ARP could have been like, you know what, we just gonna have to throw this one on our next card, because it was out of our control. We ran out of time. We don't got nowhere else to go. So they handled that whole situation very well. The battlers and the league, they handled that situation extremely well, and wind up getting I think they wound up getting a better battle in the garage, the parking garage, or wherever it was at. I think they got a better battle there than what they would have got in the building on the stage, because I don't think it would have had that same feel, because I feel like they still would have been in each other's faces and they still would have been barking, but just that underground, like we ain't even supposed to be in here type of feel, like security could run us out of here any minute, like, and you could tell like ARP was like, wait, we gotta go, or something he said, like ARP thought like maybe they was finna come and try to kick them out. So the feeling of, we ain't even supposed to be here in the first place, let's get this out the way, and you got all these goons in there. Crazy, man. Crazy how that worked out for them. It worked out for us. So that was supposed to happen like that. You know what I'm saying? For the battle to get kicked out the building and have to go somewhere else and actually come out better, sometimes the universe line up for you like that. I will be doing a more in-depth breakdown of that battle once it drops, and I also will be doing a few more blogs. Let me know in the comments below what y'all think about Ill Will and Calicoe. If y'all seen that, let me know who y'all got winning, and let me know why you have them winning. Don't just say Illwell 2-1, Calicoe 3-0, or blah, blah, blah. Explain why. Because this is one of those where it could be a preference, but it's also like somebody won, bro. Somebody won this battle, and there is a reason why they won it. So, you know what I'm saying? Holla at me, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all soon.